This is Free Radio, and Paloma Faith is on the show this afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, Paloma. How are you?
Good, really good.
Good.
Happy to be here.
That's what I like to hear. You are always dressed amazingly. Today is no different. We are talking big pink hat. We're talking roughly pink and black blouse. Just talk us through the outfit, because I've never known you to be not dressed.
I've got some clown
amazingly.
shoes on and clown trousers as well.
Have you not seen the shoes?
And
Oh, wow.
covered in gold, very threatening rings.
That's a lot of bling there, isn't it?
Yeah. One's a ram's head and one's an eagle's head, 3 skulls and sort of a kind of bit of armour.
Yeah, there's like kind of a bit of like knight in shining armour finger guard thing going on. I'm not going to mess with you then, Paloma, because if it gets a bit fighty, then I'm going to come off really badly from all that metal on your hands. Yeah, how do you decide what you're going to wear? I mean, do you carry around trunks of stuff with you?
No, I've got one suitcase, but I've been away for 5 days.
Okay.
Planning forward, I've got a quite well organised wardrobe, actually. I just know where everything is because it's all rainbow coloured.
Right, all in like colour order. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this like, are you like this at home? Do you dress kind of at weekends and when you're walking around Aldi or whatever, do you dress like this? Or is this your kind
Depends how I'm feeling. To be honest, if I'm feeling unconfident, I dress up.
Okay.
And if I'm feeling like, you know what, I'm fine, I'll just not.
Okay. Oh, so there is sometimes a dress down Paloma.
Yeah.
Just every now and again. Let's talk about the new song. Because it's been stuck in my head ever since I first heard it a couple of weeks ago. It's got Pharrell Williams in it,
Yes.
around it. Has there been a law passed? Because he's working with everybody at the moment. So talk me through how it came about with you. Did you go to him or?
I went to the Met Ball, which is like a posh soiree in New York.
Fancy.
Dead posh.
Yeah.
And I was really nervous. I wasn't allowed to bring a guest, and I had to go there by myself.
Wow.
And there was lots of very A-list American celebrities there. So what I did was went to the toilet for 20 minutes, texting friends in the cubicle saying, I want to die. And then I was persuaded by them to like leave the toilet cubicle and at least make one attempt to go out there and then just leave if it didn't feel right.
That's hard. Going to any party, whether it's a celebrity
By
party or a normal
yourself.
party, on your own is quite daunting, isn't it?
I know. And then I sort of stepped out into the kind of cocktail reception and I'm like on my own feeling like the biggest loser ever. And then Pharrell just comes out of the crowd singing my song from my first album called New York.
So he came to you?
Me.
Wow. So that's
and I was just like, how do you even know that? And he says, oh, I've got my finger on the pulse or something.
Oh, he's so cool, isn't he?
And I was like shocked. And then he said, what are you up to at the moment? I said, oh, I'm writing a new album. And he said, I'm ready to work. And I was like, what do you mean? He said, well, I'm ready to work on your album. I was like, are you joking? He says, no. He took my phone out of my hand, put his phone number in it and said, call me after tonight and we'll arrange it.
Wow.
And I was just like so incredulous that I texted him 3 minutes later to say, is this a real number?
That's bizarre, isn't it? That's...
And he texted back saying, I'm in, and sort of waved from across the room to prove it was him.
That's quite a surreal thing, isn't it?
It's more than surreal.
Yeah.
And that's how it happened. And I was like, why, out of everyone? And do you know what was really nice was like, you know, there are certain artists, we won't name names, who are massively hyped and that the British music industry push forward globally and they're like, this is our best.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not one of those people. Not saying that I'm not successful, but I'm just definitely not in that category. And to be approached by Pharrell and he's saying to me, I really want to work with you.
Yeah.
I'm just like jaw-droppingly like, oh, I must be half decent because he is, in my view, one of the coolest people on earth.
He is very cool. Well, the way he did through that whole scenario, he comes over singing your song at you, takes your phone, and that's all quite...
And then I was just like nerdily texting him like, is this a real number?
I don't believe you. Leave me alone, you weirdo. Oh, dear. So it's kind of a dream come true then, isn't it, really?
Very much.
Do you feel
so.
like you've sort of made it now that people like him are acknowledging you?
Yeah, but I mean, I think made it means that you have to keep being acknowledged by people like him. So temporarily, yes.
Like
I'm not
temporarily.
complacent.
I wonder who'll notice you next. Okay.
That would be amazing.
The album out in time for my birthday, which is good of you. Thanks very much. March 10th. And
if you pre-order the album now, you get track straight away, just to keep you satiated until it actually comes out.
Cool. And I saw you tweet the other day. Your mum has said that if it all goes horribly wrong, you can still rent a room in her house. Is that right?
My own house.
In your house.
She thinks I should have a lodger.
If it all goes horribly wrong.
If it goes wrong, yeah.
That's very supportive of her.
Just to help pay the mortgage.
Mums are good at saying things like that. Oh, if it don't work out, you could just go work down Tesco's or get a lodger.
She's always asking me to train as a teacher as well.
Still?
Yeah, still. Like,
Does she?
Constantly, she's like, when are you going to give this up? Just do a PGCE.
Does she not see it?
She's like, you're so good with kids.
Get a proper job, Paloma. Get a proper job.
She still says that. She was like, there's security in teaching. That's what she said.
Is there? I don't know if there is. Well, Pharrell wouldn't come up to you at some teachers' union do, though, would he? So
no.
It's not going to happen. All right, Paloma, the song is amazing. We'll get it on now. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for your support.